Alrighty then, folks. Hope everybody's doing alright. We got more ESO related content to get started with, so let us not waste time here, folks, with all the frivolous stuff, and let's get going. Bong! Here we go. And log in. And now we do the card sequence. Sing, there we go. But yes, for those of you wondering what the fuck is going on with the drops, there be drops available! And no, I don't mean I'm taking a squat live on camera. That would be against Twitch terms of service. Today on our Saturday Noontime Edition here for the day of... I kind of forgot about this. There we go. And let's go and pick up my Seals of Endeavor here. You may notice a bit of changing around the layout every so often. I'm actually going to be fiddling with a bunch of stuff elsewhere. This way, certain things don't have to end up in my grill every so often. For those of you wondering what we're going to be doing here today,
worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves. They're the ones trying to annex territory that is rightfully ours.
uh-huh. And that would be our portal to the Scalarium again. Time for us to pop back in here so we can get some, of the rest of this particular skill line fully unlocked here. How to Scribe by Oopsild. Fable of the Enderic. Training room. You cannot use that room right now. Figures. Basically, it's time for us to get started, I do believe. Voterinalia.
I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
Well, first, my personal experience, Voterinalia. It's always best to prefix this with the phrase, "Boss, we're alive." And as for our feathered scholar, I do plan on working with them further here. What do you hope to get out of the Mages Guild for all this? Money? Women? Men? Indiric?
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir.
Hmm.
Them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can.
Resident expert. Well, if I'm the resident expert, we're all gonna die. There still seems like a good deal still to discover. Do we have the time?
You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, traveler.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll have a chat up with Crow. You have a good luck here.
I'm a touch nervous for the Votary Commander and Archmage Galarian. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you'll be fine with the Archmage. I mean, seriously, the man is like a way too walking optimist when he's basically stalling out, "We're all going to die violently." Basically, utterly insane and in a high elf, so yeah. Your votary commander, on the other hand, my experience, knight and or votary commanders easily end up being mollified. Just start with the first three words, "Boss, we're alive." Can I ask you a few questions before you go, though?
Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Answering a few questions is the least I can do for the world's foremost expert on scribing.
Please stop doing that. Who are the associates you want to bring back so I can voice this owner off on them?
My plan is to bring in Ernard, who opened the portal for you, as
Mm-hmm.
well as Laren and Julian. You passed them back in Sunamir. And Chronicler Ferandil. He'll be invaluable here and can keep the other three in line.
Why that group?
Votary Laren and I have gotten each other out of more scrapes than I can count. Julian is sour as a plum, but she's one of the smartest people I know. And Ernard doesn't look like much, but he cuts through guild politics like a spell-forged blade.
And the Chronicler, Ferandil?
Ferandil is... well, he's not much fun at parties. But put him in front of a stack of moldy old tomes and he'll have them organized, catalogued, and analyzed faster than you can say Eye of Magnus 3 times fast.
Alrighty then. We're going to do a quick peruse through on the other two options here. Do please bear with me. It'll be a quick one.
Oh, me? Not much to tell, really.
Then what's why?
Swords always made more sense to me than spells.
Tell me more about the order.
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available,
Why would you
there
be?
aren't many votaries in the order right now.
We'll speak to you again when you return.
Hopefully the votary commander's had her morning tea.
Oh, please, you'll be fine. But you might want to upgrade her to a large double espresso just to be safe. And now we're going to go ahead and hop downstairs, chat up the Crow. Basically, time to have a chat with our yard bird. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause?
Hardly. She's just gonna report into the Mages Guild and get some assistance here.
A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor.
I get a feeling you're about to draft me to be this inheritor, correct?
What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you.
Alrighty then. Where do I start?
Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
Alright, let's chat him up.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through.
I've got questions.
And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. I'll spare you my interrogation. I'll learn more about you as you follow the path of the luminaries.
Alright, you call this place the Solarium. Where are we?
An island called Ivea.
Oh, fun.
Past Ivea was a sanctuary for magic, founded by Ulfsild's husband, Archmagus Shalador.
Now we're back at Nern.
And well-timed.
Ulfsild.
The whole record of her accomplishments been lost. Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds. Her discovery of the luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime.
Not so much, joint lifetime. Shalador eventually got so obsessed with reclaiming Ivea, Ulfsild booked it. And divorced.
She did. I'm saddened. And surprised. They were very much in love.
What do you mean? They knew they would be together.
The greatest mages to walk the face.
Mm-hmm.
He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, she will.
What exactly is scribing?
Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work.
Why did she develop scribing?
Saw the world differently. She She hoped that with proper technique,
What makes scribing work?
skills are time-honored traditions, reliable, consistent, but they lack artistry.
Art plus magic.
Look at it.
Flexible.
You've got it. You can paint a picture with many different.
How did the luminaries help?
Innate gift to see Magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others.
Luminaries lend her strength? I have many other questions.
For you. It's been so long.
Tell me more about the luminaries.
Pure magic.
Where do they come from?
Luminary, what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be. And they'll each give you a different answer.
And you said they could teach me.
Themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes. The Luminary
Yeah,
to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
Ah, fun. Echo of introduction!
If you are seeing this, the Crow has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries, and they will teach you far more than I ever could.
And before I forget, True Sight Lens. Listen to this echo.
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
Wunderbar. Let's chat up the crow.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries.
Really now.
Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
Oh, well and good. How do I use them? That's the question. How do I use the damn things?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin.
Where do I start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
They are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
Anything you can tell me more about this thing?
Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could.
What do you mean she could see?
Age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn.
Then why did she need the ledge?
Understanding are two different things, interloper.
Fable of the Indrik. A hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking worthy quarry. He came across the lady stone still with skirts pulled around her. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave chase when he got too close. He chased it through mud and brush and down into the earth by the amber light of Kulanda in the gleaming halls of moon-gray stone. The long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving it to do battle with the hunter. The two met again among the ruins of an isle brought low by the weight of a once mighty tower. All that remained was a well of starlight in its center. The creature did not run, but considered the hunter as he approached. "Why did you chase me?" asked the creature. "I sought a worthy quarry," answered the hunter. "I was feeble and new to this world," said the creature, "small and weak. I would lose my sharpness in waiting for you to grow, and you had sense enough to run. What use would that gift be if none ever chased you? Drink of this well with me," said the creature. "We were both made stronger by your pursuit." The two foes bent their heads and drank of the well of starlight. Rejuvenated, they raised their heads as friends and ran again, dashing over the ritter, splashing through the lady's skirts, stopping on a high overlook jetting out to the sea. What a difference it made, thought the hunter as he stepped into the creature's glade, keeping it stride with another rather than following in their wake.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Read the annotated version. We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove, Dawnbreak, it must be in Oradon. You came across the lady, Amundus Stone, the lady, and Oradon. Indric Noongray suggests the ruins of Ondil. On the east coast, no tower, but there was an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map. This must not have been an island when the fable was written. To a lighthouse in the southwest coast of Oradon.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going.
Oradon! Looks like that's where the notes lead.
You'll be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location.
Anything else I need to know?
Time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indric's domain.
Fine, I'll see you in Oradon.
You at the Lady's Standing Stone in Oradon.
Do they all have favorites like this?
Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales.
Why start with the Indric?
Friendship with him,
I'm not sure Luminaries eliminate.
think of the altar as the heart of the Scalarium.
Luminaries of magic.
Before the doors were sealed, the Indric, Netch, Dragon, and Griffin fed the altar their strength. Ah,
How would I know?
a trick.
Oh. That explains the disappearing portal to Oradon. Well, at least the game had a decency to give us a fucking free portal to Oradon. Ah. At least I know what to do here. There we go.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began.
Talk to the yard bird.
Light. I almost didn't want to land. But to business. Luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing.
Mm-hmm.
Has a door, and each door, of course, has a key.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. A domain has a door, has a key. So. Step 1, key. Where do we find it?
As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the sight lens within a focal point.
Anything I'm looking for?
Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
Only a fragment?
If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. You gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand.
Alright. Doot 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 doot. Let's find it. Doot 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 doot.
Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment.
Do they all have this like this?
Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales.
Why am I starting with it?
Kinship with him.
And sure are the luminaries.
And think of the all. Yes. Ah, there's the trick.
Why are they hidden?
Sure, I can give you a simple answer to that question. Perhaps some of the luminaries can give you their perspective. My best guess? When you see magic the way they do, your taste for the company of mortal mages might sour.
So mages annoy them.
That ruffles the feathers more than I intended. Think of it this way. Your average archmage is just a neophyte compared to the luminaries.
Oh, so we're ants.
The lens shows you magic the way Ulfsild saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it. Now, find the wards. Your vision has faded. Find another focal point. Each will be in sight of a ward. Your vision has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment. The wards are gone, and the fragment revealed. The first key fragment is yours.
Timba! I'm gonna do that 3 times just to get a key fragment. 2 more times.
You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone.
So just find the other 2 key fragments, right?
As you did here, use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door. And meet the luminary Indrik face to face.
And then?
He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Just remember,
Fine.
you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag.
You remind me where the other ones?
Just remember, in your quest to meet other luminaries, I will not be around to act as a guide. The next set of wards lie within the ruins of Ondil.
Ondil?
The third are on the eastern island of Buranim.
And the door?
An island off the southwest coast of Oradon.
Quest items, annotated fable. There we go. South Beacon, I think, is where it's at. What is an Undil? So we'll have to pop over to Tanzaville. And hit here. Yeah, Ruin.
Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment. Walk the path.
Not right now, thank you.
I'm gonna show off a little.
And there we go.
You're kind of terrifying, you know that?
Thank you! There we go. And there we go.
I think you tried to spell out. Oh, I was just getting started.
I know. But they had to die. You know that. Congrats. Oh, goody! I think I know where I... This one's gonna be a bitch, because I gotta go all the way to... Closest I can get to it is Fair. Or Mathesen. But I have to essentially go through too many freaking... Too many, transitions to for it to be Mathesen.
You want to... You don't bel... You look lost. Get gone. Get out of here. You don't belong here.
What the fuck? There we go. Runestone.
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
Fucking annoying as hell.
Places like this make me remember how small I am. You know, in the grand scale of things.
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins.
Yeah. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Fun burning. There we go. And now that we got all 3 keys, we can now fucking reveal the Hendrix door. Mm. Azura. For those of you wondering what that song is about, the Cold Harbor Compact. But yeah, for those of you wondering what that song is about, the Cold Harbor Compact. This is Zos throwing away freaking easy money. Seriously, Zos. There is a tea company out there that will fucking more than likely pay gangbusters to advertise with this. And yet, either you're ignoring them or otherwise just sucking off on coke. A red diamond. If I had a fucking cup of that, if I had a bottle of the red jug of red diamond tea, I'd be freaking showing it here with this song. Seriously. But yeah, that is a song about a missed opportunity by Zoss. That they should have done business with the Red Diamond Tea Company. But yeah, the Cold Harbor Compact. That first song earlier. It was an agreement between the tribunal god Sothasil and the 8 most powerful Daedra willing to respond to his summons. Under his command. Azura, Lady of Twilight. Boethia, Prince of Plots. Hermaeus Mora, the Prince of Forbidden. Let's see. See his nudes, Hermaeus Nora, and his noodly appendages. Noodliness, Prince Hermaeus Mora. Hircine, the Hunt Prince. Malakath, the god of the sworn... he of the sworn oath and bloody curse. Marin's Dagon, the Prince of Destruction. The greatest of betrayers, Moloch Bal. And the mad god Sheogorath. It was pretty much created as a reaction to Moloch Bal doing a whoopsie on the town of Gilvardale. Now Gilvardale. After his wipeout. Summit took place in Cold Harbor between the 3rd and 5th of Rain's Hand, First Era 2920. Sothasil entering from the Dreaming Cave on Artaeum. Little is known about the specifics of the compact, but Sothasil had managed to persuade princes to put an end to any direct meddling in mortal affairs through private bargain. The whispered long and low threat, was more than likely a credible threat or significant boon in exchange. More than likely, I'm leaning toward threat, considering the hostility of Azura in this. Basically, this was a pact via using Sothasil as an intermediary with every mortal on Nirn to cease direct interposition in mundial affairs. For his agreement, it seemed he was paid a great price, something dearly desired. Thankfully, the compact appeared to bind in both directions, resulting in mortals no longer easily able to get to Apocrypha. For those of you wondering about the credibility of the threat, though, Marin's Dagon is a prime example of how credible it is. Despite agreeing to the bargain, Merida still ended up destroying the city of Mournhold after arriving personally in Tamriel just a few months later, in the month of Sun's Dusk, 2920, before being banished by Almalexia and Sothasil. As a consequence of breaking the Cold Harbor Compact, Dagon himself was broken upon the soil of Mournhold, where after being banished alongside after banishing him with the aid of Almalexia, So the sill also closed the planar doors between Nirn and the Deadlands entirely. Cock-blocking Dagon from access to Nirn is a sanction for breaking the compact, meaning that any worship upon him isn't going to directly get through. The Cold Arbor, however, did not prevent Molag Bal's attempted plane building of Second Era because it was manifested through an intermediary, Manamarco. Nor did it stop Mary D from manifesting on Nirn directly during the Oblivion Crisis in the Third Era. That would be in Oblivion, in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, for those of you who are playing the home game. The reason why that didn't count was simple. Mankar Kumoran. That was what I was gonna do. Oh yeah! I gotta fucking, Alright, you gotta die. Oh, the fuck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Preparing alder plank slaughterfish at sea. Ingredients: brine. 1 pace-long slaughterfish fillet. Freshly ground black pepper to taste. 1 cup vinegar. Fire salts. Mm-hmm. But yeah, directions. Soak the slaughterfish fillet in a brine solution for at least 14 hours. Also, submerge the alder wood plank in water, placing a heavy object on top of it to prevent floating. Prepare an outdoor smoker on deck, filling the heating receptacle with fire salts. Ignite fire salts using flint and steel and bring to high heat. Remove slaughterfish from the brine, rinse thoroughly under cold running fresh water, pat dry. Remove the plank from the water, lay the fish out on... Remove the slaughterfish from the brine, rinse thoroughly under cold running fresh water, and pat dry. Remove the wood plank from the water and lay the fish out on the plank. Season with freshly ground black pepper. Smoke the slaughterfish for at least 8 hours, checking after 5.5 hours for doneness. Fish is done when it flakes with the fork, but it should also not be too salty. As the fish smokes, the salt content reduces. Adjust the cooking time and salt flavor to your taste. Warning! Under no circumstances should fire salts be combined with kindle pitch to increase temperature. This is extremely dangerous and can result in injury or death. The chef on the PN coelacanth tried this and ship burned to the waterline.
You've flown true. The Luminary Indrid door is close. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
The fact that you were essentially making me go through all these fuckers game is only serving to make me want to do this even more. Just out of sheer rage. You can't use that doorway. Ah.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps.
Looks like it.
Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable.
Okay, you look very cute.
I sense the power of the Scholarium within you.
Yep.
Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic.
Yep.
I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor?
Still new to this. Maybe.
I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic.
There we go. Let me think on that here. Now, let's see. Now, let's see. Being at the Endrick. You know what? I'm not sure.
An honest answer, and wise. I offer the power to maim or mend, to blast with flame, or freeze with ice. Such a gift is not taken lightly. First, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais.
And how will that open the door?
A story is never just a story. It has the power to change, from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path.
Alright. Days.
It's good to taste the ink of the Scalarium upon the air again.
Uh-huh.
Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scalarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you.
And how are you wanting to do that?
A scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and natural. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you.
Doesn't matter which.
You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together.
Alright, I'll return when the challenges are done.
I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset. In the meantime, you have many questions. Mortals always do.
That and the mortals in my home game player audience. I do have questions.
I would be disappointed if you did not. Scribing is an art esoteric, translating the very stuff of magic into mortal hands by luminary liaison. There's much you do not understand. Yet.
Why have me do these challenges?
Consider the meaning of power. Every being alive thinks they understand it. But how to gain power, or what power to gain, is not the crucial question.
And these all relate to power.
Fighters in a ring.
Can you tell me more?
Describing is really quite simple.
So simple, why is it all hard?
She spoke to other scholars of her time.
Where are we exactly?
We are eddies in the current.
You chose your form?
The way that you are.
Where are we?
Domain. Shaped in indeed. I think we are there only partially. In Ulfsild's time, the noble beast whose shape I chose felt right.
Challenges of the Ender. Challenge of the Anchor. Vile Daedric creations fall from the sky. Scourge their presence from the land known as Ordon. Challenge of teamwork. With fellow heroes by your side, face off against other champions seeking glory. Challenge of strength. Vile beings of superior strength arrange your challenge of the Delves of Ordon. Slay them. Prove you are no stranger. Challenge of cleansing! The living rise with sully purity of the land of Ordon, straight back to their domain. Pick 2 of 4. It is destroy Dark Anchor, participate in a battleground match, defeat a Delve boss, or slay 15 undead. And what are the words we're gonna get? Sigil level goal. Alright. We got 4 options, pick 2.
Cities can be just as fickle as people, but just as beautiful too.
Basically, kill a Delve boss, participate in a battleground match, slay Ordon versus Undead, or Ordon to the bear. may have to do some things, yeah. What is the least work? Is almost always my usual way through. And what will get me the most reward is the second most thing. Okay. Tribute for Skywatch. Besides CE, but I think Edge. Uh-huh. We have first hole, which is a disaster area. I could have sworn that there was a battleground somewhere relatively nearby, but turns out no. Ah, yes, solo random battleground, group random battleground. As I have learned, a problem halved is a problem dealt with. Oh, thankfully I don't have too much to do.
I'm injured.
Maroon's Spite. We'll do this one first. Couple reasons. One, I can slip in a very, very, very nice, a Harridan cell. Haven't seen one of these fuckers in a while. Let's go ahead and clean house. Especially as we got nothing to do until we can queue up the battleground.
That one was set.
Well, might as well.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Go around. Move to flank.
Oh, it's just getting started.
That's a lot of banking. Deal with his moves. Well, I will say this. At least I know where there's a quick shrine, and then we just pop over to Skywatch and turn in the banking for some cash money. that's a song about Romanj Iran, aka the only passably non-racist high elf in the game. Alrighty then. Gyrith?
Hello there. Are you enjoying the festival?
It's alright. Could stand to be a little less mid, though. Anyways, I found this over in a Dagonist shrine. Yours?
Little Ozo! You found him! Thank you so much! I don't know how he manages to get so lost. Here's the reward, as promised.
Thank you! Ozor. Still could have worse pets. I mean, you at least try to keep him at large, even with the ensorcelled pendant. It's not your fault that shit gets lost all the time. Alrighty then. 8 minutes, we're still in the queue for this. Main reason I'm preferring this particular one is because we're undead. Okay, the plagued peasants count as undead. So yeah. Ah, screw it. I'm leaving the queue. Namely because I can pick this up relatively easy. I don't have to worry about it too much.
Time to bring the lightning!
Well, like I said, pretty much worked.
Watch me go!
That saves me a few problems.
Let's ride!
Quick access to the Scalaria, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this way. Ivea, Scalarium, Way Shrine. There we go. Yay! Head back to the wing and let him know we're done.
Well done, mortal. You have risen to the challenge. One task remains. If I am to lend you my strength, you must lend me yours. Power for power. A wrong righted, and another step on the path.
What wrong do you want righted?
One day, as I enjoyed the sun upon my pelt, I beheld a hunter tracking an Indrik and her fawn. The hunter moved in to claim their prize, and the hind perished. The fawn leapt for freedom, and the hunter gave chase.
What did you do?
I stepped in. I imbued the fawn with a wisp of my power, but in acting with haste, I acted unwisely. My power protected the fawn, true enough, but it gathered the hunter in its wake. Now predator and prey are trapped in a chase unending.
Saving the fawn was a mistake?
I granted my power to a being that did not ask for it, and did not know how to use it. The height of arrogance. A vice I have been accused of on occasion. Use the lens, find their trail, and release these poor souls from my power without focus.
Where should I start?
Seek the fawn and the hunter in a southern Auridon cavern. Del's Claim, I believe it is called today. Restore this ill-used power, and I will lend my strength to yours. A signpost on your path to master scribing.
Questions.
This chase has been running for some time now.
Why lend your power to the fawn?
When Ulfsild and I first spoke, centuries ago. I have lived the length of many mortal lives. To see such a young, beautiful creature on the verge of oblivion, I acted without thinking. A mistake in the end.
You regret it that much?
Truth is a form of power, mortal. And the truth is that I have made poor decisions, just as you have. One of the things that binds us together, I suppose. The gods want us to learn by doing.
Track it to the blessed Indrik fawn. Ah, fun. Yeah, you might as well just use the goddamn portal. It's just...
Lots of good opportunities for pickpocketing here. Just saying.
Uh-huh. Start with Del's Claim. Our dupes the Sea Elves.
You were amazing!
Solfuxius is next, and it's like,
You were amazing.
and then last the Darenia Acropolis here. Oh, wonderful.
Come now, little fawn. You cannot run forever. No quarry can escape me. Hounds after it.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I said, my power overwhelms the fawn. A ward of that power now binds it. Dispel the ward. You are free, little one. Free to... What? Ah, of course. You may return with us if you wish. I will see both of you in my domain then. I will grant my promised power to the one that sought it, and offer safe harbor to the one that did not.
Yeah, apparently somebody killed the hunter before I could! Yay! I didn't get to defeat the boss!
The fawn is safe. My strength returned. And you have had a moment, I hope, to reflect on power and its wise application.
What happens now?
As with Ulfsil before you, I offer you the Sigil of the Indrik.
What does that mean?
Your mastery of the art was limited. With my support, your horizon expands. Your knight has returned, with Alma at her side. But that can wait.
Alright.
At the end of my trials, you have shown wisdom in the use of your power. Take my sigil. Join its essence with the altar, and let the ink flow once again.
Hi, baby Indrik. Time to head back upstairs. I should have probably gone through and done stuff, but really wasn't too much in the way of, well, stuff to do. Pop the fountain on.
You don't see that every day. Nalia's going to want to hear about this.
Good to see you again. You'll find her over in the East Wing with our newest arrival.
There you are. I wanted to introduce you. This is Chronicler Ferrandil.
Good to meet you. Nolia and I have been touring the library and have already found, well, some terribly surprising things.
Ferrandil is a
Chronicler Ferrandil, at your service. Chronicler of...
You two talk a moment, and then we can discuss what comes
Chronicler Ferrandil, at your service.
Mm-hmm.
Tomes, scrolls, scripts, and otherworldly delights.
What's your role here?
Tasked with facilitating this lost art form you've rediscovered. Scribing. How novel.
How?
I'll scour the complex for grimoires and scripts.
Alright.
Don't worry, I will do my very, very best.
I got questions.
You do. Ask away, my new...
They helped you find supply?
Yes. I have a good imagination. You can ask anyone.
I wonder if they'll do.
Certainly help. In the great... isn't it?
Rotary!
It's good to be back.
At the first luminary.
Time to get you just continue to impress again and again.
Does that mean you'll be staying here?
You have more luminaries to find. This complex needs to be explored.
I'm committed.
Be praised. We've secured supplies for a full-fledged expedition. You've allied with your first luminary, and the altar surges with new power. Not bad for a day's work. What happens next is up to you, be it Griffin, Netch, or Dragon. We've gathered their fables in the main hall. If you have any questions, let me know. Except for what's beyond the unmarked door.
We don't know what's beyond the unmarked door.
We do not. Julian and I have already begun speculating based on some early hints. Our best guess? It's Ulfsild's private study. But I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Ask the crow yet?
I did, and she was a bit cryptic. I mean, especially cryptic. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a magical talking crow, but she seemed like she didn't want to talk about it.
I wouldn't blame her. Can we talk more about the Chronicler?
You mean Ferrandil? I reached out to him while I was waiting for the Votary Commander to decide what she wanted me to do. I've worked with him in the past, and he's... unusual.
What does he do?
He has this way of getting his hands on things you wouldn't expect. Like, he's got a sixth sense about ancient relics and magic. Basically, he's a treasure hunter and merchant, but he's extremely reliable.
Okay, good. Well, as long as he's reliable. And I'll be selling the things we find here, right?
Absolutely. We're relying on him to help us understand what's useful, what's valuable, and what's just scrap paper. He told me the altar is already vibrating along his transmutational axis. I have no idea what that means, but I think it's good.
Alright. We can pick up a holy crap in heaven. This is weird. Full Silt's contingency. Vault. Traveling knife. Mm-hmm. Assault Fighters Guild. Oh, Mages Guild. Dual Wield. Full Magic, Two-Handed, One-Handed, Restoration Staff, Destruction Staff, which is always a good thing to have. Alright, so we know here. Call, Assistant Chronicler. Door, Achievement Furniture. Okay, so that's the Achievement Furniture, which is always a good thing to know. Let's go ahead and peek around. A little cleaner, I think. Our Netch, Dragon, and Griffin are next three. I think we got a fluid order on this. Training area, I suppose, is next. $3K inanimate armor. 3 million inanimate. Well, theoretically, I could, of course, you know. We got Navel of the Fletch, Fable of the Griffin, and Fable of the Dragon. Navel of the Fetch. Wing of the Netch. Navel of the Fetch. Wow, the Knights really knew. And oh lordy. Okay, let's go over to options. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to go through. Griffin. You know, let's see. Basically, there we go. I remember this. You. Let's see. Let's see, Netch Dragon Griffin. Let's see. There we go. Customize, there we go. There we go. Perfect! That should get us a nice good one here. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, we'll go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and we got that. We have our choices here. This one here we can't really do anything with yet, as with the Archmage's Wing. We can do the Dragon, the Griffin, or the Natch. Since we've already done the Ndyrich here. Yeah. At this point, though,
Bakruti is pleased to see you.
I bet. But not here.
Until next time.
Feels a little unseemly a bit.
Greetings, my good friend.
We will start with the Diamond Anniversary Crate.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards. A fine selection.
Alright, outfit style.
Which crate do you choose? These precious gems can be traded for valuable rewards.
Alright, next one. Scale collar crates.
An excellent selection.
Or other crates, actually.
Select your rewards, my friend. This could be helpful.
Base tattoo and
This one
more crap.
Try again. Bakruti sees that you are ready to play. Excellent! My compliments.
Gems!
Another go-round, my friend?
Yep.
Joe, a bonus reward.
Okay, we got a blue and a purple this time.
quite
Another tattoo for 5 gems.
he envies your gliss.
And a feather tiara. And those. Ooh, 2 blues. Cliff Strider.
Exceptional.
And another face tattoo. And some more stuff for a potential new character.
Bright moons, my friend. Bakruti is here if you are ready.
Scale collar.
It's funny that the
After you
bird
got rid of
is
the Allmaker.
only animal you can throw and still be helping it.
Mm-hmm.
A lovely prize.
Already had that.
You had that, so you got gems instead.
Yep.
Very nice.
And we got another XP scroll, which is always a nice thing to get.
Your rewards are ready. Very practical.
Come get some emoji! Yay!
Once more, my good friend,
An FAFO one.
make a selection to reveal your rewards. A favorable selection.
3 gems.
Perseverance is a virtue, my friend.
I'm good. Actually got some good XP scrolls.
These gems can be traded for special rewards in the store.
Oh, I need inventory slot. Fuck. Alright. Gilly dilly.
You've got rabbit?
There we go. Lots of freaking goodies. Into the crafting bag with y'all.
Well met, and good fortune to you. Make your choice. Select your rewards, my friend.
Scholar personality. And the rest? There we go. We'll save our Robberos.
Follow you. Fortune favor you, my friend.
Start with the order of the lamp crates.
Heart of Mara, a bonus reward.
Ooh, nice. Sabotage and meteor mining. Nice. The rest, repair kit and lethal poisons.
Ready to play? Sweet Riddle Thar, a bonus reward.
3! Higher quality stuff. Ha ha ha. Nice. Aether Tempted Mystic skin.
Makruti is envious. Just
And,
outstanding.
ooh, a legendary Mount Brindlebear. That'll get some nice stuff. And tincture.
For a repeat performance?
Let's give it another try.
Bright Moons, a bonus reward. A marvelous reward. Ooh, gems. Congratulations.
Yay!
Simply breathtaking.
Rare emote.
Makruti admires your persistence. A suitable reward.
Yep, there we go.
Try again. This could be your lucky day. Uncover your rewards to collect them. Some rewards are better than others, and some are so valuable they make Makruti's claws tingle. Select your rewards, my friend.
Allmaker.
Top notch. Your tenacity is impressive.
Nice.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards.
There we go. All those neat little tidbits.
Choose a reward. Very sleek.
Profit eyes. Always nice to have those smoky Johnny profit eyes. And some nice little tidbits there. Open our last Allmaker crate.
Wabacat, a bonus reward.
Yay! Our yellow's an enchanted Saturnalia tree. Yep. An enchanted Saturnalia tree memento.
An exquisite selection.
More Allmaker gauntlets and XP scroll and the rest. Sovngarde, Moonspore, and Ouroboros are the remaining.
These precious gems can be traded for valuable rewards. Are you ready to reveal your reward? Magnificent!
Ooh, nice, a serval mount.
Very nice.
Breaches and... Open the next.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards.
Markings. Gems, because we got breaches again.
Gems can be traded for special rewards in the store.
Mm.
He sees that you are ready to play. Excellent!
There we go. Last one.
Most fragrant.
Alright.
This one wishes you great luck. Choose a crate, my friend.
And now the Gloomspore crates.
Are you ready to reveal your rewards?
Body arcing. And
Makruti
the rest.
admires your persistence.
A major gold XP scroll. Neat.
This one
And the
wishes
rest.
great luck. Joan, a bonus reward.
Nice.
Most excellent.
Gloomspore bow style. Horrifying egg hatch emote. And the rest.
Perseverance is a virtue, my friend. Your rewards are ready. Well deserved.
Face marking. And the rest. And then last but not least, our Ouroboros crates that we've been getting from Twitch drops. By the way, if you haven't linked up your ESO account with your Twitch account, why the fuck haven't you? You can get drops here just by watching me and any other ESO, or any other ESO streamer for a certain amount of time. 30 minutes gets you a freaking crate. An hour right now gets you freaking a double XP scroll, which is even far better.
Another go-round, my friend?
Yep, another go-round.
The cards will bring what the cards will bring. Let us see what Makruti has done. Sweet Riddlethar, a bonus reward.
And then last but not...
Cards will bring what the cards will bring. Let us see what Akruti has dealt. You will need to purchase a crate from the store to continue, my friend.
It's our...
4 crates, but you can always purchase more.
Alrighty then. There we go.
These gems can be traded for special rewards in the store. Farewell, my good friend.
128 crown gems! $150 for an hour. 100 for an hour. Hop back to the epic one. 100% for an hour. That will net us 3 of those. There we go.
There's really no such thing. Oh, good. I was so bored.
Alright. Clear all these. And Kavi apparently did some IA apparently. But that actually gets us a nice good little At least this way I don't have to worry too much about XP scrolls for a while.
quite simple.
Merchant District, Traveler's Falls, Guild Vault, Valeria.
I've got all manner of guild goods here readily available.
What happened to you?
Forward question, isn't that? Yes, I'm a spirit pulled from my body after an altercation with a Khajiiti moon priest. Don't worry, it's only temporary. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to get me back home very soon.
How much do you want to bet that was like 700 years ago and she ain't getting her body back?
I call this Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
I will say this though, at least it gives you a portal access through the other end of Ivea, so there's a lot less stuff I have to worry about here. And at least this one actually gives us an indirect connection between Ivea and Skingrad, which is actually treble helpful. Although, I wonder, does Skingrad Mages Guild have a direct portal to Ivea? Huh. We'll know soon enough. Mages Guild.
Surrounded by reminders of the aliens, we built our empire on the bones of titans.
Divines will protect.
Magic makes life easier.
I hear they called him into his throne.
Not all Bretons are magical geniuses. I'm walking proof of that. I tried to tell the Legion, but they didn't buy it. Then they gave me robes, served me 3 meals a day, and I was saluted in the street. It's a complicated situation.
Oh, poor dear. It's a shame you got shanghaied.
Only those authorized by the guild have access to this portal. Votary Nalia said you're good to come and go as you please.
Well, that was a nice long, good run. One last thing to do. Yay!
So that's it, Corvus? People are dying, and you turn a blind eye because you're busy?
I wouldn't expect a deserter and a thief to understand the Legion's duties. Look after yourself, if you always have.
Mm-hmm. To Grivier Adrad, Second Secretary to Archmagister Emeritus Vanus Galerion. From Bernard Renil, Adept regarding work at the Scholarium. Greetings to the Secretary and to the Archmagister. The student informed me that our work within the Scholarium has begun, and we recognize the task ahead will be both challenging and time-consuming. The library is here, uncovered by Voterinalia and her heroic associate, and may rival those of the legendary Apocrypha itself for the ancient knowledge they contain. However, many of the tomes are in forgotten languages or written in magical script, a few are in secret code, or even some combination of the three. As a result, a great deal of effort will be required before we fully identify and unlock their many secrets. Please consult the list sent by separate courier of more recent tomes and histories that we can use here to check against those found in the Scholarium. Such cross-checking is vital for us to determine both the truth of the oldest tales and to see how those stories have evolved over time. Thank you for your time and attention to this matter, and may Magnus watch over us. Bernard Renil, Adept.
If you'll excuse me, I've got major...
What happens next is up to you, be it.
Durandal Scholarium expend. More of this stuff is popping in around in this particular moment. Well, whatever these quests are going to be, they're going to be long, long slogs, it seems. But at least the next three, we do have a bit of a freeform way to do them here. So, We'll be doing them more than likely later tonight. For now, though, as far as things go, next time we do a video, like I said, we'll be doing more of these quests. So, until then, folks, it's just time for me to say that you've been a wonderful audience, that I do hope to see you all again here soon. And for those of you catching this on VOD, do know that you should definitely be going ahead and hitting that like, that subscribe, and ring the bell. All three of those buttons so you can get alerted to any future VODs. And while you're at it, head on over to twitch.tv/BiafraRepublic. Hit follow and ring the bell there so you can get alerted whenever we go live. But from yours truly, from Biafra Republic from B-Rep Media, it's just time to say so long, farewell, until next time with some wonderful, amazing content.